What's going on, guys? It's Kody here. And today I'm going to be showing off some Huang mid, the newest character added to the SMITE roster, and I think he's a ton of fun. I've seen a bunch of discourse, people talking on Reddit, Twitter, about whether or not this god is good or bad or strong or weak or balanced or, you know, tons of different opinions flying around. I've been having a lot of fun with them. I'll throw up my stats on screen with them so far. I played a couple of games with them yesterday on stream and had a good time, to be sure. And I figured what better way to show him off than when I'm not in an actual mirror match. I kind of wish Uller held his axe there to punish that, but oh well. Normally I'd go Chronos Pendant first, by the way, but for this one we're going to go Divine first because it's Ra and Sylvanas and Tyr. My power spike's going to feel a little bit different than it has been in the past, but I'm not too concerned. So, with the new character, I haven't really decided what my favorite way of leveling him is. I think that the one's probably his best. Okay. Just have one of the Smork Lokis. Gonna just run at me. Not a big deal. The bigger deal is Raw healing waves. Once I hit 3, that won't be a problem anymore. So, with his 2, it doesn't actually matter how long you charge that up. It's going to do the same amount of damage. The only thing that increases is the amount of Dow that you gain from it. Loki's probably going to run at me here again. No problem. So your Dow is over here on this side. If you have one of these sides full, that's 6 Dow. Essentially, your abilities will gain an additional effect. And that's all of them except for the 2, which is the one that's going to be generating the Dow for you. This ability right here is cancelable at any time, so if you don't like the time that you're trying to charge it up, yeah, we need right to back up. You can just cancel that, and unlike Thoth, it doesn't cost any mana to cancel it, but unlike Thoth, you're not screeching and threatening 1500 damage, so there is that. Something tells me they didn't back up quite enough. Unfort. I've been maxing the 1, kind of just using the 2 as a Dow generation tool, but I think that both are kind of viable. 1's kind of a better poke tool, 2 is kind of a better lane clear tool. Additionally, when you have 6 Dow, on top of augmenting the way your abilities work ever so slightly. Okay. That guy just kind of suicides there. Not the best play from Ganja Smoka, to be honest. But when you... Okay. Whew. He's wave clearing. When you have 6 down, your auto's also chained to 1 more target. And I believe for 75% damage? Yeah, 75%. That does proc item effects. I played a Telkines game with him, and it will proc Telkines on 2 enemies. So that is a thing. And don't be confused. It's still not worth doing. Ever. It is not good. I tried it 2 times. And while I did okay, I wouldn't recommend it. I think it's just better to build this guy full ability damage and poke people like crazy. So let's talk about a couple of tips that I've noticed with him. One thing... this is not a self-banish. They call it a self-banish. It says banishing himself into the air and becoming untargetable. You can still be crippled. While it is a banish, it still counts as a leap or a dash, and it can be crippled. So if this Loki ults me, for example, I will be crippled. I can't just 3 out of it. So keep that in mind for yourself if you're thinking that, you know, it is actually just a banish, and, you know, even if somebody's crippled, they can be Freya banished. Does not work the same way with this guy. Can't quite get this Loki. That might actually be my red buff now because Uller's so low. This is just unfortunate. I don't like the position I'm in here at all, and I want to try and secure my red. I want to help the duo lane. Alright, I think Loki just got sent off to Niflheim. Instantly dead. Got a ton of damage off with the ult. Lots of value. Putting the burn damage down behind him. Chasing with this. That does damage. Big damage, big damage. So let's talk about what all that was right there. His ult summons 2 dragons, one immediately on him, and one at about that distance. Maybe like where the lane opens up at there. With that, the dragons will push a set distance towards each other, and then blow up if they collide with each other, or just stop if there's nothing in front of them. It kind of works as a pendulum. It aims exactly where you're aiming. So obviously, since they only travel a set distance, if I summon the dragon and he's right there and I look completely this way, they're not going to be able to collide with each other because they're running parallel. So ultimately, your goal is to try to stay within that roughly 45-degree radius to push them into each other. Though it's not always possible. Sometimes you just need to use the ability to get people off of you. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna pretend you didn't do that, Sylvanas. I'm gonna pretend you didn't just do that. Because I'm a nice fella. Still ult. That didn't really accomplish anything. He had no backup, but maybe he thought he did. One thing to keep in mind with this ult is that it does actually fire the second dragon through walls. So you can't push people through walls per se, but if I were to aim right here, it would summon a dragon on the other side of this wall, and then if I aimed right here, it would push people in that direction. Which is very, very helpful for people who are trying to escape from you, and it catches people off guard. That's part of where I think a lot of this character's strengths come from. A lot of people have been saying, you know, he's a control mage or he's a poke mage, and he's definitely got a good bit of both on there. This Ra's quite successfully out farming me right now because I'm playing the game a little bit behind.
An ally has been slain.
Got 3 in left.
That is not good.
Can we do gold? We have 2 hunters.
Attack the gold fury.
Oh, okay.
An ally has died fighting with honor. You will not evade. Your mother must be proud of you.
I don't think we can do gold. We might have been able to if we had both hunters, but definitely cannot now. So that was a good ult by Huang. Get him out of there. Hopefully Huang can catch up and farm a little bit now. Raj just kind of out movement speeding and out farming me. But overall, I think the character's a lot of fun, at the very least. He might not be good. He might not be bad. He might not be balanced. I can't say for sure. I haven't had enough time with him to guarantee it. But I can say I've been enjoying him. I think he's a lot of fun. Didn't steal either of those, but got some poke going on the Loki there. Got him through the wall. Oh, I missed the main part of that. Gotta watch out for this Loki. And Scepter's pumping out damage right now. Alright. Back it up and hit red. And I can back and grab my Chronos Pendant as well. I probably should have gone for those mid camps, but I do just want to get my Chronos Pendant. So, in case you've just been watching me play, I guess I didn't really do a good job of explaining what everything does. His 1 summons an X projectile that then explodes in a circle, as you can see here. And it'll also burn people in the center. His 2 is a straight line that has 2 different attacks to it. One that does a slow in a smaller or a wider area, and then a root in a smaller area, as you can see. And then his 3 is kind of his getaway. You just gain 15% movement speed and you banish yourself up into the air. I don't know exactly how long it lasts. Doesn't exactly say. A couple of seconds. maybe 2 or 3. You go up into the air, and I use this before walking into the fight. Probably not smart. Alright. Alright, he got the X ball. Big damage there. Alright, we should just leave this one. We're just getting out of there. We are just getting out of there. Hear my blink in on me here. You don't actually need to hit anything with the 2 in order to gain the Dow generation as well. I can just kind of throw that at nothing. And you still get the Dow. I'm going to back here just because I'm low and I'm worried about Tyr if he has blink still. I should probably start working into my percent pen, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to get my soul gem. Try and match some of the sustain of this Raw. And then the last ability, your ult, like I said, the dueling dragons. All of them can be affected by Dow in different ways. If you have 6 Dow, it consumes that Dow. Your 1 will gain additional protection reduction for 3 seconds on whoever you hit. Your 3 will make it to where when you land at the very end of it, it'll also knock enemies up. And it's a pretty small knock up. I'd say it's quite insignificant. And then with your ultimate, it'll actually have a 50% wider radius on the dragon pushes. Tell them to be careful over there. Okay. We're doing fine here. Okay. She was not careful left. That is unfortunate. Loki's kind of all over the map right now. And Tyr is 5-0. Uh-oh. We ganked and our guy got killed. I'm trying to get here. Poke, poke, poke. Just kind of getting ran at by Tyr. Gotta play careful. I actually didn't even see if the Loki backed. I probably should have kept my eye out there, huh? Loki didn't back. I'm gonna need my Aegis. Doing absolutely nothing to that Tyr. That guy is a big, beefy boy right now. Try and farm up some while our mid laner's dead. I can use these chain autos to actually stagger the wave so that my 1 hits all of it, even though it's not normally able to. Back off and get our soul gem here. I should probably help our Kumba with his buff. Here you go, buddy. Grab this and then return to base. I did see in one of the comment sections on a Reddit post about the character that somebody said he kind of feels like Atlas, where he's actually decent, but everybody thinks that he's so bad. And they're going to buff him, and then everybody's going to hate the character and say that he needs nerfs. I could not agree more. I actually never noticed these little icons floating around his head. And I actually really want to disable this part. Where is it? Show your health. I need that, to be honest. Well, that was Loki beads, right? I didn't think Loki would risk coming back into that one. Great juke by Kumba there. What are you gonna do when I just float away? I don't know what their whole team is doing here. Not a whole lot to be done. They might be going pyro. They're not. You're okay. Go ahead and cap off my Dow. Goodbye. This character is so fun. That is so fun and satisfying. Oh my goodness.
Your ally did not make it. Your right tower is under attack.
I think this guy gets his back off before I ever make it there, unfortunately.
That's too bad. Enemies have returned to base. Yes.
Yeah, he made it. Dang. Oh, don't clear his wave, Kumba. Don't do that.
I'm going for Juggernaut. Retreat right lane.
Kumba pushed out our carry's wave. That's unfortunate. I want to get Charon's coin online next. I feel like this character needs the extra movement speed. Normally Obshard's kind of the play,
Enemy missing
but
right.
you have very, very short cooldown. 6.3 seconds and 9.1 seconds, and waiting for the 10-second increment for Obshard isn't exactly feasible. And the extra movement speed from Charon's just feels so nice on him. I'm going to end up going... oh, good lord, what is it? Gem of Focus. Right. In the end as well, to also add to that movement speed. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can get a decent team fight going here where I can go off the ult hitting multiple people. Poke that Loki out. Some good damage. That's his ult out for free.
Enemy missing right. Enemy spotted. Don't worry. The Valkyries will take care.
Gonna float away over this guy. With the X-Ball coming in, I need to play back. Gonna charge up my 2. Even if I miss, that's fine. Uh-oh.
Your ally has died fighting with honor.
That's gonna be that tower. Gonna make sure Sylve doesn't pull me. Force his dash. Okay.
Enemy spotted. Be careful. On my way.
Poke that man out a little bit. I'm pretty sure I lose my red here, unfortunately. Maybe not.
Enemies at the Gold Fury.
I don't think we can even make it to this before they take it.
The enemy
Oh.
team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
I'm thinking my YouTube's going to be filled with me losing games. These are some tough team fights. I think it's doable, though. Oh, no. Alright. Jungler's out. He's okay. Ra went to his backs. Need to get my Charons online, have some percent pen, be able to actually deal with their big old beefy front line. It's a shame I lost my tower. This guy feels very unsafe when you don't have something that you can just float back to immediately.
Enemy missing right. Enemy missing middle.
Huh.
Enemies at the fire giant. On my way.
I'm going to try and defend that.
Enemy spotted.
Kumba showing face is enough to make them back off for the time being. Don't see anything. Gonna back off. Oh, I'm missing everything.
Ally has been slain. Enemy ultimate. No one is capable of
Well,
stopping them.
that's not good. And if I die here, that's the game.
It's
That is Fire Giant. Gonna go farm this. Okay. He rolled down. Not entirely sure what he thought he was doing there. Okay. I run. This guy is just trying to be annoying. Can I back now? We need to go defend right or left. Oh no! My back went off. Okay, well that was low key ult. Cooler's chasing a bit hard. I don't think they're actually pushing this. I think they're gonna go mid. Goodbye. I need you to get back here and help me defend at the Phoenix, my friend. Okay. This tier really likes ulting at me. I do have to bead that, unfortunately. Alright, their onslaught slows. Gotta try and just farm up. If I can get my starter item online, it makes the Phoenix defense quite a bit easier. I need to hit 20. Whew. At some point, that involves landing autos, Kody. It does. Thankfully, having 2 CC immunities in his kit feels pretty good. I remember seeing something about somebody complaining that, you know, another CC immune character added to the game, and I really don't think that that's that big of a deal. Agni was meta for quite some time, and Zeus. Amu's and Cobb in mid. Ullr's very strong right now. Oth. And... oh, Lord. I just need the team to group up and defend Titans. We just haven't had a solid grouping ever. It has kind of just been their team running through ours. Gonna poke that guy. Do need to hit 20, like I said. I have now done. Gonna go ahead and back. Get my Gem of ISO online. Try and stack up my Dow while they're not here. Alright. I don't know if our team wants to try and defend it. The Fire Giant or not, though. Doing a little poke to this tier. I wish I was able to go Soul Reaver. I probably could have in the spot of Soul Gem, but I did want to get that extra lifesteal going. That's Sylvanas, man. He likes throwing the blind ones. Alright. Gotta get my Dow stacked up.
Be careful.
Hopefully we can make a decent play here.
Be right back. Peace. On my way.
Pyro. Not much to be done about that. Keep poking. I don't think anybody has a sentry on him. Keep poking that guy out. Loki behind. Oh.
No one is capable of stopping them.
Oh no, I couldn't get my Aegis off in time.
Finally,
Goodness gracious. Well, that just might be the game.
even the Jotun fight better than me.
Very nice. Oh, I wish that Nike wasn't the one taking him out of that. Oh no. I didn't have taken him out.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, that didn't hit the raw. Oh, I missed my Goomba stomp too.
It's a killing spree out there.
Okay, we kind of have a brief moment of respite. Hopefully I can secure my red. Please no Loki, please no Loki, please no Loki, please no Loki, please no Loki.
Your ally has died fighting with honor.
Hey, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Very well could have been me, and it wasn't me. Pretty much all I can ask for. Uh-oh. I'm coming home. Oh, no.
Your ally did not make it.
Did not make it in time. Which way is he gonna go? Oh, they're on gold? Yep. Well. Kind of unfortunate. Should just be stacking my Dow right now for when they push. Spread their prots with my 1 and get a big ult off. I don't know where that X-Ball went. They're probably just going to head back towards fire. They really hate this mid wave, huh? Not entirely sure why they're running down mid over and over.
On my way.
X-Ball dash, though? Okay, I'm pretty sure we just killed this guy now.
Even the Jotun fight better than they do. Attack, fire giant.
Oh no, I didn't hit the X ball. Trying to get out now. Okay. Probably want that to heal yourself there, buddy. I have no idea how, but our Kumba got the X-Ball in the back there.
Attack, fire giant.
Pretty sure we can go to this.
Attack, fire giant. The enemy team has destroyed.
Okay. Okay. I don't think I care about that at all, right? Pretty sure we just kill this guy for that one?
Another amateur.
Keep the poke game going. I couldn't cancel my ability in time. Loki ult. I should have just backed and got to Hootie online. I misplayed that so bad. We just need to do it. Our Heim is doing tons of damage. I'll push one more wave out. Please don't get Loki ulted. He was looking for it. Okay.
An ally has been slain.
We did secure it. I think my one just didn't do damage there.
Retreat. Your ally did not make it. Retreat.
Uh-oh. Cooler kind of went in. Okay.
Middle lane. Defend the Titan. Your left Phoenix is under attack. Your left Phoenix has been destroyed. Your middle Phoenix is under attack.
What's up for it? We might still lose this one.
Your middle Phoenix has been destroyed. Retreat.
Oh my goodness, I missed that. Okay. Gonna back up. Watch out for the tier. Oh, CC immunity, please. Oh my goodness. GG, nice try. Pretty much everything we could do. Had some struggles. We had some struggles. That was a tough one. Go ahead and see what the post-game stats are looking like. Yeah, maybe not the biggest playmaker mage, but I was definitely being a facilitator, getting some decent crowd control. A lot of poke. A lot of poke. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed that content and you want to see more, be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to see something specific, if you want me to play a god that you want to know how to carry your team and then still lose the game with. I'll be sure to get some gameplay of it. And go ahead and head over to my Twitch as well if you want to catch me live. I'm going to be streaming nights, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and sometimes weekends, depending on whether or not my girlfriend's actually in town or I need to go down to see her in Tucson. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.